Hey there, lovely listeners. Welcome back to our podcast where we dive deep into the latest buzz in the world. I'm Hari, and as always, I'm joined by the fabulous Leela.
Hello, everyone. So excited to be here with you, Hari, and with all of our amazing listeners.
Today, folks, we've got quite the lineup for you. We'll be delving into a variety of thought-provoking articles that cover a range of topics. We're talking about navigating the complexities of reciprocal tariffs, the ongoing battle for justice with Umar Khalid, finding a balanced delimitation solution through decadal growth averages, China's strategic response to U.S. tariffs, and the evolving leadership dynamics within Trinamool. Quite the mix, right?
Absolutely, Hari. It's like a buffet of information waiting for us to dig in. And trust me, we're not skimming the surface today. We're going all in, dedicating substantial time to each of these engaging topics.
That's right. So buckle up, folks, because we're about to embark on a knowledge-packed journey through these articles. Get ready to explore, learn, and maybe even have a few aha moments along the way.
So, grab your favorite beverage, find a comfy spot, and let's jump into this enriching and enlightening episode together.
Article 1. So, Leela, the article we just discussed on India's strategic response to reciprocal tariffs raises some interesting points about how countries navigate trade policies.
Absolutely, Hari. It's fascinating to see how global economics and politics intertwine in these discussions. Did you know that reciprocal tariffs have been used throughout history as a tool for countries to protect their domestic industries?
That's a great point, Leela. Reciprocal tariffs have often been employed as a retaliatory measure in response to unfair trade practices. In this case, with President Trump's announcement, it seems like India is looking to adapt its strategy to minimize the impact of these tariffs.
It's intriguing how the article highlights the idea of increasing imports from the U.S. to reduce India's tariff rates. This approach could potentially make Indian goods more competitive in the global market. It's a strategic move that aims to balance the effects of reciprocal tariffs.
Definitely. And the emphasis on engaging in comprehensive trade discussions with the U.S. is crucial. Building strong trade relationships can help countries navigate these challenging economic landscapes more effectively.
Speaking of challenges, Hari, there are concerns about other countries like China engaging in dumping practices to circumvent reciprocal tariffs. This raises questions about how India should protect its industries while promoting fair trade practices globally.
That's a valid point, Leela. Finding the right balance between protecting domestic industries and fostering international trade can be a delicate dance. It's essential for India to be vigilant and proactive in addressing these challenges to ensure a level playing field for all.
Looking ahead, Hari, the future of global trade seems to be evolving rapidly. With discussions around reducing global tariffs gaining momentum, it will be interesting to see how countries like India adapt to these changing dynamics. Innovation and flexibility will be key in navigating this shifting landscape.
Absolutely, Leela. As the world becomes more interconnected, the need for collaborative and forward-thinking trade policies becomes increasingly important. It will be exciting to see how countries continue to strategize and innovate in the realm of international trade.
It's a dynamic space for sure, Hari. And as we witness these developments unfold, it's clear that the decisions made today will shape the future of global trade for years to come. Adapting to these changes will be essential for countries to thrive in the ever-evolving world of international commerce.
Article 2. The case of Umar Khalid is truly a poignant reminder of the ongoing struggles for justice and rights in our society.
Absolutely, Hari. Umar Khalid's situation sheds light on the challenges faced by activists who are often labeled as anti-national for simply advocating for unity and protesting against divisive laws.
It's quite ironic, isn't it? Here we have someone fighting for principles like freedom of expression and dignity, yet they are met with prolonged detention without concrete charges.
It's a stark reminder of the complexities within our legal and political systems. The fact that Khalid's friends continue to visit him weekly to offer support speaks volumes about the importance of standing by those who are fighting for justice.
Indeed, the solidarity shown by Khalid's friends is a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who believe in upholding constitutional rights, even in the face of adversity.
Moving on to the current relevance of this topic, We can see parallels in today's world where individuals are still being targeted for expressing dissenting views.
Yes, Leela. The case of Umar Khalid resonates with many other instances globally where activists and dissenters face similar challenges in their fight for justice and rights.
The need to resist authoritarianism and uphold the values of democracy and freedom of expression is as crucial now as it has ever been.
Absolutely. The story of Umar Khalid serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of standing up for what is right, even when faced with adversity.
Shifting to the challenges and controversies surrounding this topic, there are often debates about where the line should be drawn between national security and individual rights.
That's a valid point, Leela. Balancing the need for security with the protection of civil liberties is a delicate dance that many societies grapple with.
Some argue that stringent laws like the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act are necessary to combat threats, while others raise concerns about potential misuse and curtailment of freedoms. Looking ahead, the future outlook for cases like Umar Khalid's will depend on how societies navigate the delicate balance between security and freedom.
Perhaps we will see a shift towards more nuanced approaches that safeguard both national interests and individual rights, fostering a more inclusive and just society for all.
That would indeed be a positive development, Hari. The legacy of individuals like Umar Khalid serves as a beacon of hope for a future where justice, rights, and dignity are upheld for all.
Article 3. So, Leela, the delimitation process in India seems to be causing quite a stir, especially in the southern states. Have you come across this recent article discussing the potential solution of using the Decadal growth average formula? That's a great analogy, Leela. And considering the historical context of delimitation in India, where population changes can significantly impact political representation, it's crucial to find a fair and balanced approach. The proposal to increase the number of seats from 543 to 753, favoring populous states, adds another layer of complexity to the issue. It's like trying to fit more guests at the table without leaving anyone standing. Moving on to the current relevance and applications of this topic, Leela, we can see how crucial it is in today's world. With increasing urbanization and migration patterns, the demographic landscape is constantly evolving, making delimitation a critical process to ensure accurate political representation.
That's right, Hari. And looking at recent news, the Joint Action Committee in southern states advocating for delimitation to be deferred or delinked from population highlights the urgency and sensitivity of this issue. The need to find a solution that respects regional concerns while upholding federal principles is more pressing than ever.
Absolutely, Leela. The challenges and controversies surrounding delimitation are complex. On one hand, there's the need to address the fears of underrepresented regions, while on the other, there's the push for a more equitable distribution of seats based on population growth. It's like trying to navigate a minefield without stepping on any explosive issues.
It's a delicate dance indeed, Hari. Finding common ground and potential solutions that balance these competing interests is key. The future outlook on this topic is fascinating. How the adoption of the DGA formula or other innovative approaches could shape the future of delimitation in India is something to watch closely.
Article 4.
Absolutely, Hari. The trade war between China and the U.S. has been making headlines for a while now. China's calculated moves in response to U.S. tariffs have been quite intriguing.
China's approach to counter the aggressive trade actions of the U.S. by retaliating with its own tariffs shows their proactive stance in the face of economic challenges.
And let's not forget how China diversified its exports and leveraged control over rare earth minerals, which are crucial for various industries, giving them a strategic edge in the trade war.
That's right, Leela. By adjusting their holdings of U.S. Treasury bonds and taking control of key resources, China has shown a level of strategic planning that is quite impressive.
It's interesting to see how this all unfolded in response to President Trump's trade policies. His approach of pausing reciprocal tariffs to pressure trade partners for bilateral deals added another layer of complexity to the situation.
China's strategic diversification of exports and control over crucial resources have significantly strengthened its position in the ongoing trade war with the U.S.
Moving on to the current relevance and applications of this topic, Hari, we can see how these strategic moves by China continue to impact the global economy today.
Absolutely, Leela. The implications of China's response to U.S. tariffs are far reaching. It not only affects the two nations directly involved, but also has ripple effects on the global market, influencing trade dynamics worldwide. True, Leela. While China's approach has shown some success in the short term, there are concerns about the sustainability of these strategies and how they might impact international trade relations in the future. Looking ahead, Leela, it will be interesting to see how this trade war evolves and how China's strategic responses continue to shape the economic landscape.
Absolutely, Hari. The future outlook is uncertain, but one thing is clear. The decisions made today will have lasting effects on the global economy and on the everyday lives of people around the world.
Article 5.
Absolutely, Hari. The shift in the party's leadership and organization structure since 2011 has had a profound impact on West Bengal's political landscape. It's like watching a political metamorphosis unfold in real time.
The recent study highlighting the changes in the caste representation, occupational backgrounds, and wealth of Trinamool candidates from 2011 to 2021 is quite revealing. The rise in non-forward castes and SC/ST representation, along with an increase in candidate wealth, paints a picture of a party transitioning towards a new commercial elite.
It's intriguing to see how these changes reflect not only a shift in the party's composition, but also its priorities. The focus on economic sectors benefiting this new commercial elite, while still providing some benefits to the poor, showcases a strategic blend of welfare and patronage to consolidate political and economic power.
Moving on to the current relevance of this topic, Leela, these findings shed light on broader trends in political parties worldwide. The Trinamool's evolution mirrors a global phenomenon where parties adapt to changing demographics and economic landscapes to maintain power.
Absolutely, Hari. We can draw parallels to how other political parties in different countries are also adjusting their strategies to appeal to a diverse voter base while catering to the interests of specific elite groups. This adaptability is crucial for parties to stay relevant in today's ever-changing political environment.
The challenges and controversies surrounding this evolution are equally thought-provoking. On one hand, there's a need for greater inclusivity and representation within political parties to ensure a truly democratic system. However, the rise of a new commercial elite within the Trinamool raises questions about the concentration of power and resources in the hands of a few.
That's a valid point, Hari. Balancing the interests of different socio-economic groups while ensuring equitable access to resources and opportunities is a delicate dance for any political party. Finding ways to navigate these challenges will be crucial for the Trinamool and other parties facing similar transformations.
Looking towards the future, Leela, it will be interesting to see how the Trinamool's evolving leadership dynamics continue to shape West Bengal's political landscape. Will we see further consolidation of power among the new commercial elite, or will there be a push for greater inclusivity and representation?
The future certainly holds a lot of uncertainties, Hari. It's possible that we might witness innovative approaches to governance and party leadership as the Trinamool navigates these changing dynamics. How these changes unfold and their implications for the broader society will be something to watch closely.
Absolutely, Leela. The intersection of politics, economics, and social dynamics within the Trinamool Congress presents a complex tapestry of change and continuity. It's a story that continues to unfold, shaping not just the party itself, but also the lives of millions in West Bengal. Conclusion. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of today's podcast episode. We've covered quite a range of topics, from India's strategic response to reciprocal tariffs to Trinamool's evolving leadership dynamics.
Absolutely, Hari. It was fascinating to delve into the nuances of Umar Khalid's fight for justice and China's calculated moves in response to U.S. tariffs. And let's not forget the importance of a balanced delimitation solution for sustainable growth.
Indeed, Leela. As we wrap up, we encourage you, our listeners, to take a moment to reflect on the insights we've shared today. How do these global and local dynamics impact your own life and community?
And remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Engage with these topics, discuss them with friends and family, or even do some further research to deepen your understanding.
We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of you for tuning in. Your support means the world to us. And stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll be diving into a whole new set of thought-provoking discussions.
That's right, Hari. So until next time, keep curious, keep learning, and keep listening. Take care, everyone.